Hey, YouTube. I've had a couple of people who are on my channel, subscribers, asking if I can give my opinion on the new Bose S1Pro Plus. They're ready to make a buying decision. Some of them are making the decision, should they buy the older model for $600 or spend the $100 more and get the new bells and whistles of the Plus model. So I figured I would help them out as far as my opinion. And just to start off with, I do have two Bose S1 Pros, the originals. I have a pair that I've been very happy with. So part about this video will be, am I ready to upgrade? Should I sell my older legacy model to get a new pair or keep what I have? So I'll give you my opinion. Or what is the best out there as far as a portable PA in this size and application. So that's the rationale behind this video. So we're going to start with the S1 Pro on the left. That is the original model, and let's talk about it. So the first step to talk about is what is better about an S1 Pro than any other portable PA, and that is weight and size. If you need the lightest, if you need the smallest, there you go, right there, the S1 Pro. Just nothing else can compete. So that's a factor right there. So the question at hand is, if you are like myself and you have the S1 Pro, should you upgrade? So let's talk about the possible strengths that the original have that the newer model doesn't. So right off the bat, the number one strength is the fact that the new model has gone all digital. And when you go all digital, you lose your physical controls. And the funny thing is, I talked to JBL about their compact about this, and because I had some issues with their visibility of their screen, and they said, well, unfortunately, we can't do anything about it. If you want digital controls, you kind of lose the physical controls. You can't have both, basically. That's what their answer was. So I am not a acoustic guitarist. I'm not a gigging duo or a vocalist. I'm actually a drummer. So the people that are saying that they prefer the S1 Pro, the original, over the newest model, and the reason is these physical controls. And it's very quick, especially in a dim gig, low lights. Maybe it's hard to see that new LCD control. This is very visible. You can do it quick. Many people, acoustic guitars I'm thinking of, they have the S1 Pro right on a small stand right next to their seat, and they can just reach over and tweak the volume or the bass. It's just instantaneous. Where on the new model, you have to go through an app or you have to go through the LCD screen on the unit. Again, it's not a big deal, but if you want the fastest, the simplest, then you go with the old school dials. Okay, so that's a factor that people have to decide. In my case, it's not really a factor. I kind of like LCD screens, but I do want to warn people about one thing about LCD screens. And again, this is my experience with the JBL Compact, which I really do not like. And that is in bright sunlight, when you're outdoors, the LCD screen can disappear on you. And then you're really up the creek. Where in comparison, these physical dials, it's very easy to see. Okay, channel 1, I'm at 12 o'clock. Channel 2, okay, so it's a factor that people have to decide individually. The other fact that I want to mention about what might be better about the legacy model, and that is that rocker switch at the bottom. Again, this is not a huge thing that most people would even think about, but I like the physical aspect where it clicks on, I know it's on. The new model has a soft touch control, which is very good because I have it on my Pro 32. It's very easy. It's not like the JBL Compact where you have to press and hold for 5 seconds or something. The soft touch on the Bose is real nice. It's instantaneous. But I do prefer the rocker switch. It's just one less thing to go wrong because the soft touch is an electronic switch. And so that could be a reliability issue, even though I've heard nothing about that with Bose. So that's it. Those are the only two factors that I can think of that I would prefer, or people might prefer the original model over the new model. You got to hand it to Bose. They've done it in record-breaking time. The Bose S1Pro came out in 2018. Here it is 5 years later. You know, their L1 model series, it took them 10 years to upgrade. So I was kind of surprised. And a lot of people are happy a new model, new technologies out there. So let's talk about the new technology. So before I pull off that cover and reveal what I personally think is the winning portable PA, I have identified 6 improvements that Bose has made. They're a good company. They know their field, obviously. And obviously, they've spent some time talking to musicians because they have improved many aspects of the S1Pro in these 5 years. So I have 6 areas that they've improved on. Let me go through them. So the biggest factor that everybody is wowing about, amazed about, is the wireless control ability. Now, it has 2 slots. You have to purchase them separately, $150 each. So that's another $300 on top of the $700. So now you're into a $1,000 system. That has to be taken into consideration. The wireless is 30 feet distance. Some people are saying that's not enough. Others are saying it's fine. And some people have already reported that the wireless is not working good enough for their professional uses, but it's still very early to tell. Maybe that particular person who reported that had a bad unit, so I don't want to say yes or no. But if you need wireless, this is what everybody is really excited about, the fact that you can, all those wires that can disappear. And people who are making a living of this, using these, their paying customers really like the fact that it's wireless. Number 2, weight. This isn't major, but they have actually lowered the weight of the new Plus model by 1 pound. It's not huge, but every pound counts. It went from 15 pounds to 14. That's pretty light. And like I said, that is the lightest in the market. You will not find any portable PA lighter than the Bose S1Pro Plus, 14 pounds. The new model, since it's digital, it could be firmware updated, which is great. I like the fact that firmware updates can bring things in the future that we're not even aware of. So they have given us the tone match library is available. Again, to myself, this doesn't affect me as a drummer, but if you're an acoustic guitarist, you're a vocalist, the tone match library is now available. That was on the Pro Series, and that is really a nice step up. So you have your app control. So now you can control the bass, the treble, reverb from a distance. That is really very important in my opinion, and I really like it. Some people, again, professional pro people who are gigging, they don't trust apps, they don't trust Bluetooth. It's up to you. Another improvement, this is number 5, if you're keeping track, XLR out. The previous model had a TRS 1/4 inch. Many people prefer XLR because most people have an XLR cable lying around. So that's really nice. And of course, it's a better connection. It's not easily pulled out. And the last, number 6 advantage I can think of for the new S1Pro Plus is it does have USB ports and C, and you can use that for charging or plugging in pedals. So there you go. I think they've made a lot of big improvements, and it's only, like I said, it's $100 difference from the previous model that's still on sale. And if you want the old model, you better pick it up quick, because Bose, they did this with the compact, and they're blowing it out. And once those S1Pros, the originals, are gone, you're not going to be able to get them. So if you can get it for $600, you might want to move now quickly. So for $700, it's pretty impressive that they did all those improvements and kept the price the same. I'm pleasantly pleased. And I meant the price is the same as the original model that started at $700. So there you go. And so the question is, am I going to upgrade? Am I going to sell my S1Pros to go for the new model? So I'm ready for the unveiling. In my personal opinion, which is the winner? The old and tried and true S1Pro Legacy, or the new tech Bose S1Pro Plus? I do have a small award to give, and here we go. Let me present this to the winner. What? I thought it was the S1Pro Plus. Sorry, YouTube. My favorite personal is the EV-Everse 8. Whoa, who threw a tomato? Oh, it must be one of those hard-nosed Bose people. No tomato throwing, please.